My dear child, draw near to me in every moment. There will be times when the feelings you experience seem overwhelming, like a flood that threatens to sweep you away. I know your heart, for I created it, and I see the struggles you face even before you bring them to me. When emotions like anger, disappointment, or frustration arise, you may be tempted to project those feelings outward, to place the weight of your inner burdens onto others. But, my beloved child, pause and look to me. Bring your emotions to my throne, for I am the one who understands you fully. Let me remind you that the feelings you carry are not meant to define you or dictate your actions, they are invitations to draw closer to me. I am the God who sees you. In moments when you feel misunderstood or unseen, I want you to remember that I see you completely. I know the wounds you carry, the disappointments you try to hide, and the questions that linger in your heart. You don't need to fight for recognition or validation from others. Your worth has already been secured by my love. When you are tempted to let those unspoken hurts turn into blame or resentment toward others, stop and rest in my presence. Allow me to remind you that your identity is rooted in me, not in the actions or opinions of others. You are my child, and my love for you is unchanging. Child, let me transform your heart. When emotions stir within you, they are like signals, drawing your attention to the deeper matters of your heart. Anger, fear, jealousy, or sadness, they are not meant to be suppressed or ignored but to be surrendered to me. I am the potter, and you are the clay. As you bring these emotions to me, I will shape them into something beautiful. Trust me to take the raw, unfiltered feelings and transform them into a source of growth and wisdom. Let me show you how to navigate these moments with patience and grace, for it is in surrendering your heart to me that true healing begins. Look to the cross for strength. My son, Jesus, walked this earth and experienced the same emotions you face: anger, grief, joy, and even betrayal. Yet, he chose to respond with love, even in the face of rejection and pain. When you feel the urge to project your hurt onto others, remember the example of my son. He bore the weight of the world's sin so that you wouldn't have to carry the burden of your own alone. Fix your eyes on the cross, where grace and forgiveness flow endlessly. Let it remind you of the power of surrendering your emotions to me, trusting that I will turn every struggle into an opportunity for redemption. You are not alone in your journey. I know how heavy the weight of your emotions can feel, but remember, you do not walk this path alone. My Spirit lives within you, guiding and strengthening you in every moment. When you find yourself overwhelmed or tempted to lash out, pause and invite my Spirit to speak to your heart. Let my peace guard your mind and calm your soul. Even when others seem to misunderstand you or when relationships feel strained, my Spirit will remind you of the truth. You are loved, you are valued, and you are called to reflect my love in all circumstances. Extend the grace you have received. Child, do you remember the countless times I have forgiven you? The moments when my grace covered your failures and my mercy restored your soul? Just as you have received freely, I call you to give freely. When someone's actions hurt you, do not let anger or frustration take root. Instead, remember the grace I have poured out over your life. Extend that same grace to others, even when it feels undeserved. This is how my kingdom is built, not through blame or judgment, but through love and forgiveness. As you choose to show grace, you will find that your heart becomes lighter, and my joy fills the spaces once occupied by hurt. Find freedom in letting go. Holding on to anger or resentment is like carrying a weight that was never meant for you. It drains your strength and clouds your heart. When you project your pain onto others, you are not only hurting them, you are also keeping yourself bound to the very emotions you wish to escape. My beloved, I call you to freedom. Come to me with your burdens, and I will give you rest. Let go of the need to be right, the desire to make others feel your pain, and the temptation to let bitterness take root. As you release these things to me, you will find that my peace surpasses all understanding and guards your heart in ways you could never imagine. See others through my eyes. Every person you encounter is someone I created and love deeply. Even those who frustrate or hurt you are part of my plan, just as you are. When you feel tempted to project your feelings onto others, ask me to help you see them through my eyes. I see their struggles, their wounds, and their potential. As you seek to understand them, you will find it easier to respond with compassion instead of criticism. This perspective will not only transform your relationships but also bring healing to your own heart. Let love be your compass. Love is the greatest commandment I have given you. But love is not just an emotion. It is a choice, a commitment to reflect my character in all you do. When your feelings are overwhelming, let love guide you. Love chooses to listen before reacting, to understand before judging, and to forgive before resentment takes hold. My love for you is the source of this strength. As you remain rooted in my love, you will find the power to rise above your emotions and respond to others in a way that brings glory to my name. My son, trust the process. I am refining you, shaping you into the person I created you to be. Every emotional struggle, every difficult interaction, is part of this process. Trust that I am using these moments to draw you closer to me and to teach you how to walk in my ways. The journey may not always be easy, but it is always worth it. As you trust me with your emotions and relationships, you will see my hand at work, bringing beauty from ashes and joy from sorrow. Rest in my presence. In the busyness of life and the intensity of emotions, do not forget to rest in me. Come to me, and I will give you peace that no circumstance can take away. In my presence, you will find the clarity and strength you need to face whatever comes your way. Let my love fill your heart, so that it overflows into every interaction, every relationship, and every moment of your life. My dear child, I know you fully. Before you were formed in your mother's womb, I knew you. I crafted your heart, your mind, and your soul with love and purpose. I see you not only in your strengths but also in your struggles. I know the pain you sometimes carry, the confusion you feel when emotions rise like waves in a storm. Even when you try to hide those feelings from others, or even from yourself, I see them clearly. But I am not here to judge you or to condemn you. I am here to hold you, to guide you, and to help you grow. Your emotions are not a sign of weakness, my beloved, they are part of how I created you. They are signals, pointing to places in your heart that need my touch, my healing, and my wisdom. Trust me with every part of you, including the feelings you don't fully understand. You don't have to figure it all out on your own. Bring your burdens to me. When the weight of your emotions feels too heavy to bear, remember that I am your refuge and strength. I never intended for you to carry your burdens alone. My son, Jesus, extended an invitation to you when he said, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." This is my promise to you. Bring your feelings, whether they are anger, frustration, sadness, or fear, before me. Lay them at my feet, and I will exchange your burdens for my peace. Sometimes, the frustration you feel toward others is not truly about them. It is a reflection of the pain, fear, or unmet expectations within you. And that's okay. I don't ask you to be perfect, I ask you to be honest, with yourself and with me. As you open your heart, I will bring clarity to the confusion and light to the darkness. Look inward before you look outward. When emotions rise and you feel tempted to blame others for your struggles, pause. Take a moment to bring those feelings before me. Ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? What is this emotion revealing about my heart? I will meet you in that place of reflection and help you discern the truth. Many times, my child, the frustration you feel toward others is rooted in something deeper, a hurt you haven't healed from, an expectation you haven't surrendered, or a fear you haven't faced. Do not fear this process of introspection, for I am with you. I do not reveal these things to condemn you, but to heal you. As you allow me to search your heart, I will replace your wounds with my love, your fears with my peace, and your anger with my grace. See others through my eyes. Every person you encounter is someone I created and love deeply, just as I love you. Even when their actions hurt or frustrate you, remember that they, too, are on a journey. They may be wrestling with their own pain, their own unmet expectations, or their own misunderstandings of my truth. Ask me to help you see others through my eyes. When you feel tempted to respond with anger or blame, invite my Spirit to guide your response. Let me fill your heart with compassion and patience. My love is not reserved for the perfect or the deserving, it is for everyone. As you extend this love to others, you will find that it not only blesses them but also brings healing and freedom to your own heart.